If we can kill them, it'll take them a while to get back. I ain't moving from that spot. That's our spot. They can go find some rest.
The time has come to make a move. You want to get
I just wish we know what spot Bruce is in, so if I get my other
You've got
account.
to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Razorbacks will kick it away to start. Bringing it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. The Blue Devils offense will have the ball first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the...
There he goes! He's at the 20. Touchdown, Duke! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Arkansas's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Breaks into the open. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Razorbacks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll give it to the back. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Catch in the middle. It's Coleman. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. And the Razorbacks with the 1st and 10. Jackson will throw. He's going to fire deep. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Really gotta start this game over.
He's going to let one fly down.
Also, do you know how rare it is to find grenades? It's really hard to find grenades.
Yeah, I know a bunch of smoke grenades.
But on the great
And you threw it inside of the building and instead of throwing it at the gate, you probably should have threw it face the gate.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there.
I was too scared to walk up to the gate.
I wonder if putting a landmine right outside the gate will like trigger it if we're trying to walk on the other side, trying to open it.
The Razorbacks have pushed it inside the 20.
I know they have some landmines in there that we know about.
Can't ever find any.
Still is a way to
This
deactivate.
offense is top 10 in the country in points per game. because
And this whole time of playing,
a lot of speed.
I've only found one frag grenade. My guy has it on right now.
They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out.
Man, I mean, I don't know if I want, if I need to go to where you are or wait. I don't know. I don't know where he's at.
We can see him. We can see where he at first.
They'll start this drive going to the
Because
air.
he might be right where you at and there you. Let's see.
A
My third account I ain't started yet, that's the
second
thing.
and 3.
So if I start it,
And the
I know where he's at.
With myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He's got the tight end. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
I told him earlier, yeah, man, if he
Love the
gets the
decision
bunker,
making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense
you'll
took
be safe
everything
forever
they could
now.
get
I'm not
on the
so
field.
sure.
Just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there.
yeah, set that man up. Oh man, look, I made the bunker.
Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Blue Devils have this offense rolling.
Damn, man. I know I'm finna get my shit pushed back. Oh, Lord.
Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Fires complete on the crosser.
I'm at the old
He's
2K.
finally stopped, but not before he takes it
Save-
into the red
save
zone.
where
They'll
you
mark
at,
it at the
2K.
18. Line gets set, first down.
Damn. That's the first shot.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. They kept him out of the end zone, but not before he gets it to the 1-yard line, and it'll be first and goal. And the Blue Devils kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Blue Devils! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big
Ooh.
results.
I ain't seen the brown ass there.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And you can tell everybody.
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Syracuse is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Ernie Davis among the legends to wear that uniform. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Pittsburgh. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guy.
He's going to let it go. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Smashes through the tackle.
My first 3, 4. Oh, I'm sorry, yo.
Great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Love the game. Love the hustle.
The give to the back.
Oh, shit. What I told you. They finna push our shit back. Come on, man.
They got nothing on the last play at second.
Lock in, bro. New shoes game? This is what your new shoes game gonna look like? Come on, bro.
Only a couple there, and now
They're gonna take their shoes
third and
back.
8. Trying to pick up a first down.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Hi, Kyle.
Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top.
Champ
We
is left.
played one before we move on. Let's
Champ
have a
is
look
gone.
at the stats.
Champ is gone.
locked and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Now the play fake. Here's the pressure. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Blue Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25.
Don't song.
The Hogs
You thought
send
that
that
loop this
offense
time.
back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Jackson going to throw it. Unloads to the wideout.
Come on
And
now.
it's picked off
Come on
for
now,
the
make up
third
for it.
time today.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Yeah.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
See you over there in the corner.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And the Blue Devils come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's not going to make it. What a job on his defense to stop him in his tracks.
Fudge.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Smashes it between the uprights.
Look at that.
And now the lead is extended
Look at
a
that.
little further.
Yeah,
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
What's on the screen, bro? What's on the screen, bro?
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll return it. And the coverage team able to make the tackle.
Oh, down, bro.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The give on the option. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get
Bro.
down when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive.
Let me get there.
Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to
I know my job.
Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
Yes.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Blue Devils will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Please.
He's got it.
Oh, they're getting the mellow, bro.
He's going to get loose. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. This offense has it with really good field position. Give to the running back. Getting work done on the ground.
Damn, but I lobbed it too, though. so sorry.
Coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it on the counter. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard
There it is.
They are in
More
danger
right
of
here.
squandering this
Probably had
great
like a
field
minute left in
position
the
unless they
game.
can convert this 3rd and 5. And he
Sorry
got
for making you get off.
just as he released the pass,
No,
it's
I didn't even
incomplete.
realize I switched
So
over. It
now
was like
on comes
instant.
the
You didn't even
field goal
say.
unit. And
You had said something and I was already pulling up.
And the kicker goes for free ball
Unconsciously, bro. This shit is crazy.
with the field goal. We are tied here in the
I
second
said,
quarter.
wait a minute. I'm on
Hey,
DayZ?
listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers.
Oh, we were a goner.
Always love leaving it
I
on
thought
their
so
foot,
too. That was
so to
that.
speak, but nice
Oh,
job
that shit's so
executing. He
funny.
keeps doing
You
stuff
didn't even
like
say
that.
like pull up
Keep
yet.
trying.
Like, I was
mean-
in the game, and the next thing you know, DayZ is loading up on my shit.
I mean, who knows? They might have already destroyed it by now. We also, when we get on, our shit might be gone.
Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go.
Thankfully, I have most of my important stuff in my inventory. But we're gonna lose a lot of like extra shit that nobody's important.
Yeah, like ammo.
Stopped at the 43
I don't think that'd
after
take
the
too much gear so they can
15-yard
carry it.
pickup. Now on first down from the 43-yard line.
And we took the lead back, man.
Brad behind the line. It's Tyler. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rallying to the football.
They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout.
That shit's just funny. Nah.
They're dealing with a second and long.
What the fuck?
They just keep firing. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Looking to throw on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. He's out of bounds at the 30-yard line.
So I'm on Reddit just reading about like good ideas to break the lock, right? And this person commented, don't break the lock and gate. Build your own gate with the lock and lock them in. That's kind of genius.
Here comes the field goal team. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head.
I'll be so mad.
He gets a hand on it.
Yeah, so the most common thing I'm reading is if you grenade it right at the lock, that's a good chance of breaking it. But if not, it takes about like 50 buckshot rounds if you got a shotgun.
Snap of this drive,
You shoot straight at the lock.
46.
And you can shoot through metal, but you can't shoot through wood.
Leaves it with the running back. They pick up half of it. It'll be second and 5.
Yep.
And the Razorbacks want to pick up the tempo. Might be calling a hot route. Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. He's got it.
So they messed up, I would say, by grenading the inside of the room, I guess trying to kill me, right?
And the offense
When they should have grenaded the lock.
gained some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence.
But that's why, remember, like last week, I was trying to find that locked door again, but I was going to grenade that door.
Adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because
Oh,
we
yeah,
are
I remember
offense in this game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's caught downfield. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing. They're trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Look at that.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
Look how far we came. You got 2K yet, Drew?
It's more. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And the Blue Devils are at the line trying to...
You heard of any 2K leagues going on? Is that a thing?
Can I pro him in? I mean, yeah. There's always some leagues, Hit up fast, probably.
Got a first at the 32. And now in the most bizarre of spots, here comes the...
That was in one last spot. Nah, I'll drop it. I played him for like 5 years straight.
Here now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling an intriguing one so far in Fayetteville. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one
just don't
that
got time to play,
big fat W.
I just didn't want to play
And
anymore.
with that, let's hear another hog call and
And, you know,
send it back to the
it's
guys
always
in Razorback
always every night around my time, around 9:30. I just don't have time to deal with it anymore.
For sure, yo.
You got other hobbies now.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He's got great speed. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Jackson will throw. Catch in the middle, it's Coleman.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
The Razorbacks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab down the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Oh my life.
Set him down.
I feel alive.
He lines one high down the left side. Looking for the goal line.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the third quarter.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
And to the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. And the returner will be dragged down. This drive will open from the 15. The give is to Smith. Turning it on. Quick step and go. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
You can hand it to him. You can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese. The him plays, right?
Why don't you try to get out there, Nee?
Him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. The Blue Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive. Trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Here's a heat. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that's third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
They punted away on fourth down. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He wants to change this route. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pocket breaking down. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Jackson going to throw it. Here comes the heat. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Touchdown, Duke. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And doing a great job in coverage. Obviously, you got to play run first as a linebacker always. That's your first thought process. But then reading the QB's eyes, breaking on the football, catching it. And then from there, it was easy. Just take it right to the house.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David. There he goes. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Move some capital. Shout out to God.
Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39.
Guess I'm making the right game, man.
Jackson will throw. Makes the grab.
It's
It's
before
Smith.
7 o'clock.
And he's brought down
First,
after a nice game. Remember some of the years when the Hogs spent a lot of time in the Wildcat just running it? You don't have to do that with this guy at quarterback.
And it just makes you less predictable, right? You got a running back in there. You know you're not going to throw it very much, but when they do have the ability to push the ball down the field and get some guys out of the box, it makes this offense even more exciting.
Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
What am I doing?
It's nice to be a quarterback in today's football when running backs are basically wide receivers. Not only can you split them out, you keep them at running back, nothing open, I dump it to him. Look at that. He makes a big play for him.
My only build.
Wants to keep it in the air. He's got it starting straight. Touchdown, Arkansas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Aggressive, man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Utah State has the lead right now. Logan has been jumping all week. This game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock.
Oh, shit.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Oh, so what time are you playing, sir?
Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Toner.
Oh, you guys didn't make it time yet?
Coverage by that defense. Just a short
No,
pickup.
I reached out to him
So now it's
before.
second and
He was
long.
free before 8. Can you play before 8? And I said yes.
Looking to fire.
What time is that though?
He's going for it all. Hauls it in down the middle. And the tackle
Are you
is
free to play
made,
now?
but not before. That completion gets him 30
Did he
plus.
say something to me?
I'm about to Adam and say that you're ready or you're free.
If you want to get aggressive,
Yeah.
I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
Yeah, then get your game out of the way. Good payday too.
Down the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. They are really clicking along, first and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. From the gun, he'll try to throw.
Does that at them too when you reply?
Yeah. Yeah, it's supposed to. Because you're replying directly to him. And every time somebody does it to me, I always get notifications.
We've been treated to an aerial show by these 2 guys so far as you check out their numbers. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays.
Fires one high and deep. Nearly another interception. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete. Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really back. Oh, he's got some space. And the big game, they've got it on the 46.
And I got to be ready mentally and physically. Mentally, I got to know exactly where the sticks are. 4th and 2. Can't dilly-dally around. Got to run physical. Got to break tackles. Got to go through people. Whatever I need to do to get that 2 yards. Nice job running the football.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Razorbacks have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Wants to go up top. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Fires toward the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. And I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
To the air on first down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but has held really strong, put up some good numbers.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board this week in practice, but obviously a lot more difficult to go out and execute. Give the defense credit. Great stop.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Tyler. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to be there, safeties are going to be there, so you got to be able to take that hit and hold on to that football.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And this QB has been on top of it. He's made good reads, you could tell, taking care of the football, put up a lot of yards. He's over 350 on the day now.
And the Blue Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. And
Defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill fast.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Running through contact. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. And this is almost certainly 4-down territory, down 6, and needing a touchdown in the point after to take the lead. They'll run it on first and goal. Touchdown, Duke! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Jackson will throw. Right on the money. Crosses to 40. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. They get to him as he throws.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. If the intended target was not open, that's why that one fell incomplete.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The defense will try to hold up one more time, under 2 minutes to go. Quick strike complete. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw it. Gonna take a shot. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. Lost the defense, he's wide open. Turns it on down the left side. The 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
How about the aggressive play call backed up near your own end zone? Your quarterback drops back in the end zone. If he gets tackled, it's a safety, but it pays off. The defense is a little too aggressive, takes the big shot down the field, and he walks in for a 98-yard touchdown pass.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. He's got his man, makes the grab. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Jackson gonna throw it. Using the quick game. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
The offense comes out needing a score here, down 1 possession. Pulls it in, it's Smith. You'll take this every time, 5 yards on the first down play. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. To the air on second down. Gets it out fast. He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got it. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to pass, a clock an enemy. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. He'll take it himself. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown, and man, oh man, time is about to run out on him, and now they need the two-point conversion to tie.
Yeah, I tell you what, great job by this offense, great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your two-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment, late in the fourth quarter, when you need the two-point conversion?
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, you look at the clock, they've got time for one more play, but they're out of Hail Mary range here, needing a touchdown to win this game. This is going to be a last-second, last-chance play that they practice, by the way, throughout the week. It's going to involve probably a lot of laterals. We've seen crazier stuff happen in college football.
Second down, he'll throw it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Paul. We're like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Touchdown, Duke! They strike first in overtime.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he tacks on the extra point. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Jackson will throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
Man, what a response. You just gave up 7 on the other side of the field. Every reason to get dejected. Oh, man. But they come out and they respond and they score on the first play. And now, Jesse, down by 1, what do you do?
And they made it look easy too, David. And you got to wonder about this defense and how much they have left in the tank. Because of that, maybe if you're on offense, you just decide to end this thing right here. You scored so easily, maybe you could do the same on a 2-point play.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We play on first down here in the second overtime period. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Arkansas. That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. You got to figure something out. You got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody. Live with the results because everything else ain't working anyways.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets rid of it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This time on target. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Third down, and they need a touchdown to stay in the game. On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. First and goal, down a touchdown. They have to get it in the end zone. They want to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. They got one score they needed. Now they need the deuce to send us to triple OT.
I think the quarterback showed his head coach a lot on that last touchdown pass, the poise and the confidence. And because of that, David, on this upcoming two-point play, you might just put it back in his hands and let him go win it for you.
Yeah, man, I need it again, right? Like these rules, I got to go for two. This is a clutch moment. Obviously, got to come up big. Do you trust him again? You worked on these two-point plays all year long, all week long. That's what you do. You know the rules. Now you got to go execute.
Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves
like a
something
double
to
OT game in
everyone else
this
now.
league.
I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you